over here. Okay, and I have YouTube over here. So again, welcome everybody. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Happy Thursday, thriving Thursday, right? YouTube, if you're, both of you guys, when you guys are jumping on, please let me know where you're watching from. But YouTube, if you're watching the replay, please put replay in the comments because I love this part. I love to see how many people go back on YouTube and watch the replay. So today what I want to cover with you is 30 days to make money online. But before we cover that, I want to start out with why aren't people making money online? Okay, let's just talk about the real problem. Because do you see a lot of people making money online? Some aren't. Well, here's the problem. Most people are jumping from thing to thing. They're not giving what they're selling enough time to build the credibility around it. We are in what's called a trust economy today. People don't buy just because they want to buy. People buy because they like you. It's never the product, the service, the program. It never is. It's you. Because if they don't like you, they're not even going to hear about the product or service or program. So sometimes we spend so much time studying what we're selling and we oversell that thinking, oh my gosh, if I oversell that, somebody's going to buy from me. And in reality, it's repelling people. So if you want to make money in 2026 in the digital space, you got to become that magnet. You got to become someone that people want to buy from. And when you master that, you will make millions online. That's it. Like, if you walk away with the Infinity Day, walk away with that. I can tell you this from an introvert. I am not smarter than you. I don't have more talent than you. I just was learning I learned an attraction marketing strategy. Now, did it happen overnight? No. But that's the thing that you got to really pay attention to. It's about that consistency of time. You got to give it time. Now, here's what I do love, because that strategy I'm going to share with you today, I'm going to show you how to make money in your first 30 days. But it's a little bit different strategy than what a lot of people teach you. Let me explain. I do not believe in trading time for dollars. Maybe it's my age, but I don't believe in it. So I'm not here to share with you how to create a few videos to make a few bucks. Because guess what? You got to continue to do that over and over again. I'm here to share with you how you can make money in your first 30 days online while you're building legacy wealth. Right? Isn't that what you want? To completely never have to look at your bank account again? To not have to start over all the time? Isn't that what you're looking for? Because if it is, you definitely are in the right place. I can't help you if you're just wanting to make some extra buck today and not worry about it. I can help you get your life back, get your time back, and get your income producing activities done in such a short amount of time. And I'm going to share with you how that's possible. And then it frees up your life to do other things or do the things that you want to do. Okay, so let's dive into the information. Let me grab a pen here. I think one of these work. We'll see which one works. Thank you guys so much for following me. Just call me your hope dealer. I truly hope today you definitely see a different perspective. I do. Okay, so let's go ahead and dive into the information of what we're talking about today, and that is 30 days to online. When you go to make money online, you guys, something that is so important to you is what is a customer worth? The only way we make money online is if we trade time for dollars, right? Or we sell a product, sell a service, sell a course, sell something, right? That's the way it works. I'm telling you guys right now, no matter what you decide today, you should sell something in the e-learning industry. It is the fastest growing industry out there. There is no other industry that has grown as fast as the e-learning industry does. So if you have an industry that is growing that fast, doesn't it just make sense to grab a little piece of that pie? Yes or yes. You know what else I love about promoting something in the e-learning industry? You guys, that means it's global. That means you can sell to anyone. So it unlocks the entire world as the ability to make an income off of, instead of just in your city or your state or your country. That's huge. So the first thing you got to look at is you got to choose a path. What path do you want to make that income in? I choose a high profit, which means I make 100% profit. You guys, if you choose the digital space, you don't need to share your profits with anyone. That doesn't make any sense. If you're sharing your profits with anyone, they're just trying to make money off of you. You don't have to do that. So that's the difference. And high profit. I want you to, and what I mean by high profit is the goal is, first of all, when you're first launching a business, you're brand new. Nobody knows you yet. And again, what did I say at the beginning of this? We live in a trust economy, right? People got to know, like, and trust you. The quickest way to do that, by the way, is right here. And I'm going to share that with you. And I'll tell you what, if you're anything like me, and when you hear that, you're going to be like, where's this been my entire life? Like, all I think about is, I wish I would have heard about this prior to 2022, because it's changed my life. It's the simplest thing I've ever done. Simplest. It's the most brilliant business strategy. I have my life back. I have my time back. Now, is it easy? No, being coachable is not easy. Showing up every day and being consistent is not easy. Believing in yourself is not easy. That's why you guys need coaching, right? If it was easy, football players wouldn't have a lot of coaches, right? So if you think you're going to make 6 and 7 figures in the digital space without a coach, it's not going to happen. I don't know any person that's made 7 figures that doesn't have multiple coaches, by the way. Okay? So that's the part that's not easy. The work is easy. It's actually fun. This is the funnest thing I've ever done. So I like this. I like the fact, because you think about it, it might take you a week. Might take you 2 weeks, some of you 3 weeks. It just depends. It's based on literally right here when you get your first customer. If you're selling something that is in high demand, okay? So if you're selling something that is in high demand, but I love the fact that one customer puts $1,400 in your bank account. Now, that's not $1,400 that you have to share your profits with somebody else. And that's not waiting for a company to pay you. That's $1,400 in your pocket. So with that being said, how many customers would you need on a monthly basis that just covers your rent or your mortgage? See, I love that for my community. I love the fact that on average, 2 customers covers their biggest monthly expense. You think about that. Only needing 2 customers to cover your biggest monthly expense. How different would your life be today? How different would your life be today if you didn't have to pay your rent or mortgage? Imagine having your own digital business that covers that. It gets better though. Imagine getting those 2 customers without having to direct message anybody, without having to get on the phone with anybody. That's pretty cool. Because that's the world we live in today. We live in a digital world today. And I love that. Okay? So high ticket. Now, imagine this. How many of you, and put a yes or no in the comments, let's just be real. How many of you, if you could make $100K a year from home or from anywhere, I say this, from your phone, how many of you 6 figures a year would just change everything for you? Put yes or no in the comments. Would 6 figures a year change everything for you? Because here's what I'm going to simplify it. Okay? 6 customers a month equals $100K a year. Only 6. Only 6. So what's the difference of the ones that get 6 customers a month and make 6 figures? What's the difference? They built a brand. They built an email list. That's why you need to apply attraction marketing skills, and you got to learn that. which guess what? There's not one of you listening to me that couldn't learn it. That's what I love about this space. Because you know what? If I wanted to be a basketball player, no matter how much I love basketball, I don't have the talent, or I'm not tall enough to be a basketball player. Right? So you do have to have some talent to be successful, a paid basketball player. There is no prejudice in digital marketing. Don't matter where you live. Don't matter your age. Don't matter if you have tech skills, if you don't. It don't matter if you're an introvert. It don't matter if you're an extrovert. It don't matter where you live in the world. It don't matter your past. It doesn't matter your current circumstances. None of that decides if you can get 6 customers a month. You know what determines that? You, my friend. And when I heard that in 2022, that anybody can do this if they're willing to receive the coaching, plug into the mentorship, have a simple path to follow. If they're willing to do that and create content that would stop the scroll of people, if they're willing to master that, the money will follow. Because you don't have to be a salesperson here. You don't have to. Matter of fact, you don't ever have to sell anything. You know why? Because your entire sales process is automated. That's why if you're willing to get so good with your message and your marketing, you can make money. I actually have inside my program, Launch to Profit. I know I love the automations as well. Launch to Profit in 7 days. And I'm actually going to introduce that strategy to you today. It's exactly what I did. I can't even tell you how many people in my community that went through that. Now, does it mean you're going to go through the training and get into profit in 7 days? No. It's like I can tell you to go to the gym and you can lose 3 pounds in a week. Does that mean you're going to? No, because what goes on here and what you do on the outside determines it. But have people follow that Launch to Profit in 7 days and it worked? Yes. So doesn't it make sense to follow a proven path and do what you can to get it to work for you? Yes. That's what I love about this. So let's just keep on going here. Who you want to serve. Now, this is the part that was so easy for me. Okay, remember this. People buy from people. People don't buy products. People buy from people they know, like, and trust. I'm a mom. I'm a mom of 6. I'm a grandma to 5. Time with my family is the most important thing to me. There's been many times in my life as a single mom that I had to take a calculator to the grocery store. So I decided when I launched my business in the digital space, I decided to serve moms. And my message was out there, and my message said this. It was so simple. It said, would you like to never have to take a calculator to the grocery store again? And that's the message I went out there with. Imagine never having to take a calculator to the grocery store again. In this video, I'm going to share with you the 3 things that you can do so you never have to take a calculator to the grocery store again. I said it over and over and over, and I helped them see what was possible if they're willing to gain in knowledge and learn something new. You know, we go to school to gain in knowledge and learn something new. We go to college to gain in knowledge and learn something new. So if you want to have a successful digital business, you need to gain in knowledge and learn something new, but you can't do it on your own. Bless your heart for thinking you can. You can. If it was that easy, colleges wouldn't have professors. There's coaching for a reason. There's live interactive coaching for a reason. That was something that was so important to me. When I created a community of entrepreneurs just like you, or people wanting to be an entrepreneur, I made it a point that there will be live training, even though my community members keep all the profit. So important to me because I'm a mom. And I seen that through my eyes, not the founder's eyes, but as a mom. And that was something that was extremely important to me. I so 100% strongly feel this, and I will stand by this because I think it is the brilliant business plan. I feel in today's digital space, you don't have to share your profits with anyone, and you don't have to take the time to create something from scratch. You have the ability to sell something that's already proven to work. Can I give you an example that every single one of you can relate to? Verizon, my friend, is a $17 billion company off of other people's products. 17 billion. They said, why would we create a product and try to compete against Apple? Why don't we just sell other people's products and become a billionaire? Less work for them and easy to market because it was already selling. And guess what? This phone, they can sell over and over and over again, right? Because we can have Greg buy a cell phone and Greg can go turn it in tomorrow and I can go buy a refurbished cell phone. So it just makes sense. Now the difference, there's costs involved. So since there's costs involved, Verizon can't make 100% profit. But in the digital world today, you can. Did that make sense to you? Yes or yes? Because to me, that is something, here, I want to make sure you guys, that is really important to understand, you guys. You know why I struggled in network marketing? It wasn't my worth ethic. It wasn't my drive. It wasn't my belief to change my family's life. It was what a customer was worth to me. So for example, I love this network marketing product. You guys see me drink it every day. I'm obsessed with it. I'm passionate about it. So why don't I sell this? Because guess what? When I got a customer, I made $12. So if I wanted to turn this amazing network marketing product into a six-figure business, instead of needing 6 customers a month, which is 72 customers a year, I would need 8,300. That, my friends, is why so many people think you can't make money online. That, my friends, is why so many people think making money online is a scam, because you are thinking in small numbers, which I get that. Because let's just do the math on that. I got to watch the time. Let's just do the math on that. On my calculator. Hold on. Remember the day when we actually had a calculator? We don't anymore, right? 8333 divided by 12. So that's 694 customers a month if I wanted to make 6 figures off of this. You know, the average person in network marketing gets 1 point some customers. Let's just say 2 customers total in their entire network marketing. So that's why I love this. Because let's just say you only got 2 customers in here. Your business is in profit and you put $1,400 in your pocket. And I can promise you, the moment you put $1,400 in your pocket, you are going to build a successful business because your belief changed. And I love that. I love that. Okay, let's keep on going. So, who you serve. This is important. It's typically a version of you. Here's why this is so important. Because the moment you know who you, I do it this way. When my ideal customer buys from me, my heart smiles. So if you had a person that bought from you, what type of person, instead of like, woo, I got a customer, what person would be like, oh gosh, I get to impact that person's life. Yes, I love this. That's your ideal customer. So then guess what happens? You treat it like you're just FaceTiming someone when you create your content. Remember what I said at the beginning of this. We are in the trust economy, my friend. So connection is one of the most important things you can create with your content. It's not, hey, buy my stuff. It's not, hey, this is the best thing. And it's definitely not discounts. If you're having to discount what you sell, that means it's not able to sell. That means there's no value in it. So be careful. If you have a guru telling you to run a discount, that means your product isn't worth what you were selling it for. You know how you do it? If your product isn't selling, become more valuable out in the marketplace. And guess what else to do? Add a bonus. Never discount what you're selling, because you're showing that your product isn't worth what you were selling it for last week. Be careful with that. You don't make millions doing that, by the way. Okay. I'm just helping you become valuable out there, right? You just add different types of bonuses. You don't discount anything. Okay. So who you serve. So right now, let's just have a little fun here. If I can snap my fingers okay, I did, right? Put in the comments who you serve. Mom, dad, retiree, widower, divorce. Put it in the comments who you serve. Aw, thank you, Ashley. How are you doing, my friend? Yeah, put in the comments who you serve. Mom, okay, good. Mom, yes. I mean, I'm telling you what, all moms need this. Yes or yes. All dads need this. You know how many people inside my community have been able to, like, I've had dads that had empty nesters. Yes, that's a good one. You know how many dads I've had in my community that had 2 jobs? And he only saw his kids briefly on the weekends. He discovered my program, plugged into the strategy that I'm sharing with you. When he was working his 2 jobs, his automated system just worked for him 24/7. He was able to quit that part-time job. Do you realize that gave him 22 hours back every week with his family? And he made more money. And guess what? At his full-time job, he no longer has to work overtime. And now he's working on legacy wealth. So soon he can walk away from that as well. That's what I love. That is almost impossible to do if you are selling something that is, hey, good morning, is low ticket. It is. So be careful. There's other ways to sell a lower ticket through your email list. Okay, so who you serve. Now automate. Automate this up. This is your freedom machine. Okay, remember that. Freedom machine. Works 24/7. Works for you 24/7. That's what gave me my life back. That's what gave me my time back. That's what removed every ounce of pressure off of me. And that's a dream come true, mostly for an introvert. You know why? No more DMing people. No more having to bother friends and family. No more having to find customers. And I'm going to share with you what I did. But no more asking people to buy. No more saying, hey, did you watch that video? No more follow-up, follow-through. My system does it all for me. It does everything for me. So when I'm spending time with my family, I have the ability to get customers. When I'm sleeping, I have the ability to get customers. When I'm working with my community, I have the ability to get customers. It just totally eliminated a learning curve. And you know what else? It gives you peace. Because the bigger you build your email list, the more money you're going to make, period. Email equals income. The bigger your email, the more money you're going to make. It's a proven in any industry statistic. So what I want to do with you right now, because many of you probably are like, what the heck is a freedom machine? Because that was me in 2022. So the first thing I said when I heard about a freedom machine in 2022, the very first thing I said is, I don't like tech. Actually, you know what I said? Oh, I hate tech. And I don't want to learn tech. So when I found out, it's done for you. It's pre-built and ready to go. All I had to do, ready? All I had to do is get a domain. And you know why you want your own domain? This is important. Hear me clearly on this right now. You know why you want your own domain? To brand you, hun. If you're promoting a company's website, you're building their brand. Not yours, their brand. See, that happened to me, by the way. In network marketing, I was promoting the network marketing website. The moment I walked away from network marketing, I didn't exist because I didn't build my own brand and I didn't build my own email list. I'm telling you right now, if somebody would have taught me in network marketing to build an email list, I would be a I'd probably be a 10-figure earner right now. That's the power of email list. The power, actually, that is why I made so much money so quick. And I'm going to explain that to you here in a minute. So I got my own domain. Matter of fact, guys, it's $11.99 at GoDaddy. Super ridiculous for an entire year. Is that not crazy? Because you think about it, like $11.99 is all it costs. And you to build your brand foundation. In network marketing, what happens, the more you make, the more you got to spend. And in other programs, they probably charge you monthly. My automated system is free. There's no monthly expenses. I use this system to make 6 figures in 6 months without any monthly expenses. Now, that is what I love for families. Because I don't think you're looking at starting a business to have to invest more in tools, right? So I love the fact, one-time investment for your program, one-time $69 website fee, woohoo, for a pre-built website that's made multi-millions of dollars and grown a community to 59,600 people. That is a proven process. 59,000 growth doesn't happen because something doesn't work. 59,000 people in less than 2.5 years happens because it works. Just remember that. And so I love the fact that we give it to you guys. You got to get your domain. And then guess what the next step you got to do on it? Connect it to your payment gateways so you're paid directly in your bank account. No waiting for a company. No sharing your profits with anyone. Yeah, in your bank account. Then all you gotta do is the email automations that we give you, they're ready to go. You just gotta plug in your name and your website. So when people start getting emails from you, they have the ability to buy. The emails are geared to create a connection. Because remember what I said at the beginning of this, we are in a trust economy. Okay? And so that's the emails are programmed to take people through that journey of the know, like, and trust. We just want people to know what we have, see if they like it, and see if they can trust. It's a solution for what they're looking for. The ones that say yes, buy. And that's all you know. You don't know if they unsubscribe. So what I want to do today is I want to show you what the Freedom Formula Blueprint looks like. Okay? So all you got to do is go right here, Modern Mom Success, because I'm a modern mom. So guys, go there as well. No matter if you're a male or female, I'm still a mom, and I'm very proud of it. So go to modernmomsuccess.com, or the link is in my bio. Grab the daily paid business if you're on YouTube. It doesn't matter which one. I'm testing, by the way, if you're in my community and you wonder why I have it, I'm just testing because I like to test. I'll just be honest. Since TikTok's been bought out, it's been different. So I'm testing it. And by the way, my leads have not dropped. But when I was using the same domain on both, I couldn't test it because I like to prove something out instead of basing something off of emotions. So that's why I have this now on my TikTok. Because I'm at a different level in my business now. But I know I just had to say that because some of you are like, well, Michelle, why do you have 2 domains? That's why I'm just testing. Because I'm your leader, I'm your mentor, and I show you what's working and what's not working. Because I don't want you to get caught in a loop of doing something if it's not working. So when you go there, what's going to happen? You're going to put let me just show it to you. I'm a visual person. Are you guys a visual person? I am. So let's just visually show you. It should be on my phone. Let's hope. Yes, it is. Okay. So when you go there, you're going to see me and some of my kiddos, because a mom is my favorite thing. Or you might not. I don't know. Depends on which one you go to. And you put your email in here, and I'm going to send you that exact blueprint that I'm covering with you today that I followed and made 6 figures in 6 months. You get it. I'm giving it to you for free. I could charge a lot of money for that, but I'm giving it to you for free. So what happens is if you don't see it within 5 to 10 minutes, just check your spam or your other folder. It could have come there. There is going to be a video attached to it, okay? Watch the video and then email me with any questions. I would love to answer questions, because once you have clarity, then guess what? You, my friend, just have to have the courage to take action, because if nothing changes, nothing changes. So hopefully I can help you have that clarity today. Then it's up to you to have the courage to make a difference in your life. Because I'm telling you what, if you take this and you actually apply it and kind of get out of your own way, reduce that stinking thinking, reduce that limiting belief, you can make money by this summer and you can have the best year of your entire life. But I want to get you some money this summer. I don't want you waiting. Okay? Now, so do that to check out the blueprint so you can make an informed decision if it's for you. Here's the other part. When you're going through it, you're going to see how the Freedom Machine works. And I want you to think about it, how cool it is that you can have a pre-built system like that out there working for you, and how cool that's going to be. So not only watch it to learn, but check it out thinking about how cool that will be for you to have a system like that. Because I'm telling you what, if you're depending on a Beacon, or what's that other one, a Stand Store, and you lose your social media tomorrow, you're out of business. If you build an email list, you will never be out of business. Algorithms can change, social medias can ban you, but you own your email list. That's the best thing I ever did. That's what creates a predictable income stream. I know how many leads need to come in on a daily basis for me to get a customer. Imagine knowing those numbers. That's how it's so predictable. But guess what? Inside my email, I can introduce multiple different income streams to them. You know why? Because not everybody's going to buy your main thing. So I introduce them to other things that I know serve them in their journey of where they are at. That's why I get so excited when somebody buys from me that's been in my email list for 3 years. I get so excited when somebody buys from me that's been in my email list for 2 days. I love it. That's the power of email. And that, my friends, is how you leave legacy wealth. If you do the math on making $1,400 off of one customer, $1,400. If you just got one customer a day in the digital world where there's 5 billion people, just one customer a day, that's $511,000 a year. That's life-changing money. And all you need to do to get it is apply an attraction marketing strategy. That's it. That's all I did. I just learned attraction marketing. That's it. I didn't learn how to sell. I didn't learn how to pitch. I learned how to become a magnet and create connections with you, because connection equals currency. And if you're out there trying to sell people, you're not making money. But if you go out there and try to serve people, you'll make an abundance of money, because people are going to want to buy from you. And you just got to become the person. And that's what I love to help you do. Now, I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to spend some time right here. Start with one platform. Now, hear me out. When I launched my business in the digital space in 2022, I launched on TikTok. I loved the way TikTok was back then. And it is interest-based. And it wasn't based on your friends or your family. That's what I loved about TikTok. But if I launched a business today, it would be 100% on Instagram, because I love the features and the benefits of Instagram today over TikTok. And I love the fact that it's less friction for my potential customers on Instagram. Now, bless TikTok's heart, they're doing better. You guys, I don't know if you guys go in my chat setup, like my this is cool, by the way, if you guys are new to business. If you go in my chat setup in TikTok now, which I'm proud of them for doing this, and if you type in blueprint, you are automatically sent the link to my blueprint. That's a pretty cool feature. So TikTok, I'm proud of you. You're advancing, because this is the stuff that is available on Instagram. That's what I'm saying. You don't have to live in DMs. You can use automations to do that. You guys try it. Just when you get off of here, just DM me blueprint, and you'll see what happens. It's autopilot. It's automated. I'm like, thank you, TikTok, because that's the feature I love in Instagram. Okay. So here's what I would do. Pick one channel. Oh, and by the way, you actually need less content on Instagram than you do TikTok. You on Instagram can literally do one reel a day, literally serving your customer, and one post a day and 4 stories a day, and you could crush it. You need more volume in TikTok. It's just the way it is. Now, I could have a completely different conversation with you in 3 months. I'm just telling you. So if I was launching today, I would do Instagram. But okay, so let me share with you what I did. So you pick one platform. They all work, by the way. Now, if you like to teach and really serve and go into detail, go with YouTube. But YouTube is 1 long form a week and like 2 to 3 shorts a day. 2 to 3 shorts a day. So it depends. They all work. Oh, it's okay. I'm used to everybody spelling my name wrong. It's okay. I'll share a funny thing with you. When I do my workshops, my website is buildwithmichele.com, but I bought both domains. Build with Michele with 1 L and Build with Michele with 2 L's, because it's friction, right? So I just try to, your goal is to try to reduce the friction of your customers. So here's the strategy if you guys want to make money your first month. You guys ready? It's so simple. It's not harder than this. This right here, this, and this can all be done in 24 to 48 hours, working like 1 to 2 hours a day. Today's Thursday, you could have a fully automated business ready to go by tomorrow. Ready to go, making you money by tomorrow. So this isn't complicated, and you just got to follow a few videos. Pretty easy, right? Then you pick your platform. Now, many of you are like, I really want my own business, but I'm afraid what people are going to say. I'm afraid of being judged. You guys understand that? Right? So don't worry about it. Create your own account, brand new account just for TikTok. Okay. Brand new account just for your business. Brand new account for your business. Don't worry about your friends. Don't worry about your family. We have an interest-based social media platforms today that you don't have to worry about other people. Okay. So pick your platform. I chose TikTok. Went on business account on TikTok. If I started over today, it would be Instagram. Okay. I'm being very transparent with you. I still love TikToks. TikTok makes me a lot of money, but Instagram is really hot and fire, and it creates less friction for my potential customers over there. Now, then I'm going to use TikTok as an example, because we are on TikTok. I would do 3 short form videos a day, like a 7-second and another 7-second and like a 1 minute. The 7-second can be B-roll. then I'm going to take at least one of them and I'm going to share it on my stories. Have your stories connected to Instagram. Instagram is connected to Facebook. So that's what I did. But here's the secret sauce. You know why they are called stories, right? Because they should be stories, my friend. So don't be going on there going, hey, I got the best thing in the world. You need it. No, nobody does that anymore. This is what I did. Guys, this is what I really want you to grab right now. This is exactly what I did. I was new to digital marketing. So one of my very first stories was this. Oh my gosh, you guys, I just launched into digital marketing and I'm scared, but I'm so excited. Just let me know in the comments. Do you know anything about digital marketing? Give me some tips. It was that. Sent the story. I just wanted to pique interest. Write that down. I wanted to pique interest. And then I'd be going through it. And once I got my automated system set up, I was like, I literally am building a business where I don't have to ever DM anybody and my business is automated. I'm so excited. And so I would just do these little bitty stories 4 a day. That's it. Sharing the journey. Sharing the journey. Write that down. You're just sharing the journey. And then once my website was set up, I put it in my automations or in my stories and they could click on the link. Based off of that, no skills, no understanding, sharing my story, how scared I was, but excited, what I was learning, I made $7,000. And I was brand new to TikTok in September of 2022. But I did it now back then, TikTok didn't have stories. Okay, so I had to download the video. It was more friction back then. I had to download the video, then put it in my photos, and then I had to share it on Instagram. Instagram shared it to Facebook. And then I would just create Instagram. Now it's so much easier now, right? Because you can create a video, share it on Instagram immediately. Instagram will share it to Facebook. Same thing with your stories. I love that. Let me tell you something else. I said I would never go live. Okay, never go live. You said that. Why did I start going live? Because I started building a business and I really wanted to get to know you better. I really wanted to show up as your hope dealer. And that's why I started going live. I was like 50 days into my business and I was terrified. Now I love going live. I actually wish I could go live more. But I do many different things that my time consumes that. Matter of fact, I have to get off of here because I have a leadership call that I'm doing in like 5 minutes. But I just love hanging out with you guys because I hope one of you had a moment of clarity today that you're like, I can do this. And I hope you take this information and you have the courage to do this. Most people never have success online because they're too scared to even start. This is why I'm obsessed with this. And this is where the coaching comes in. This is why I don't have a course to sell you. I'm a mentor. I have a community for you where I can serve you. So I want you to, yes, I can do this. Yes, of course you can. Anybody can. That's what I love about this industry. Okay, so screenshot this because I do got to go. Okay, go to Modern Mom Success, grab the blueprint. It goes into more details, but I'm telling you, you don't need more than this. You guys can launch your business. Matter of fact, I'm doing a free webinar tomorrow. Gosh, I forgot. I'm doing a free webinar tomorrow. You guys could get started today. Invite people to the webinar. On average, 50% buy. Get 2 people on. You made $1,400. What would you do this weekend with an extra $1,400? Good. I'm so glad, Carol. That is everything to me. Carol goes, it's becoming more clear. Thank you, Carol, for showing up. And be willing to receive the coaching so it does become clear. Because the moment it becomes clear, you have clarity. Clarity will increase your confidence to get you to take action so you can change your life. I wish it was harder than that. It's not. What's going on in here holds most people back from making 6 figures. Yeah. And again, if you guys are interested, grab my blueprint. Oh, Lisa, I'm so glad. I could just hug you. I'm so glad I keep you going. That's what I want, man, because I know I've been where you guys have been. I didn't believe in myself. I didn't think I could do it. I thought I was too old for TikTok. I had every limiting belief in stinking thinking. This changed everything for me. So grab the blueprint. The link is in my bio. Or go to Modern Mom Success, grab the blueprint, watch the video. If you don't see the blueprint in 5 to 10 minutes in your email, check your spam or promotions folder. Email me with any questions. I'm here for you, okay? So TikTok, YouTube, you guys have been great today. YouTube, I'll be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. Central Standard